It's almost like he predetermined where he was going to go with the football.
Yeah, he wasn't really going through progressions. He wanted to go to his top guy. You do that against this defense, they'll make you pay, won't they?
Yeah, they certainly
will.
I got
like $3.99 overall, bro. I don't know
what's going on, man. They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10.
Come back.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Watson. And his throw's going to be incomplete. That one was intended for John Brown. And it's 3rd down. The turnover put him in great field position. They don't want to squander it with 3rd down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10.
Reset. Target.
Faking the give. Now Watson. Going deep for Eifert. And that is caught. But the back judge right there to say incomplete.
Yeah, who the fuck is that? Number 80 right there.
3rd down. Brings up 4th. So on 4th down, here's the Ravens. Tucker's kick right there. It's good.
Yeah.
And the Ravens strike first at 3-zip. The bottom line, tremendous starting field position, really squandered there as they wind up going backwards and then come up with just 3.
Well,
bro, that bitch just one. I mean, it was out of bounds, but that bitch just one-handed on top of Denzel Ward, bro.
He salvaged something out of this drive. That was not fun to watch.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. And now Cleveland geared up to take the field.
Oh, okay. Hey, did he advance?
Yeah, he advanced.
One-play interceptions, so this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a one-play drive with an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
9 yards is the pick up there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
He just didn't post the games yet. Oh, I don't know. I don't think they played.
I'll be right.
On 2nd down, Johnson. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. At 5 yards on the play there as the drive will continue. Now, look, that wasn't a huge gain, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings, that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch the ball?
Absolutely.
You know, hey, he should have touched it more last week. They weren't going to make that same mistake, and they've taken care of that early.
And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. A gain of 6 there on first. I think defensively you're okay with that. You're in the first quarter. He's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long?
Let's go.
They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down.
Hey, here we go now.
Mayfield looks to throw. And this is going to be incomplete.
And 3rd down is a key down in any game you play. And 3rd down defense, something we've got to watch in this one. Got to be effective on the passing downs. That's a pretty good first step right there.
And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted. And we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that. And they better make sure they load him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see. Catch here, left side, Thomas. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. First play of the drive going for 14 and also going for a first down. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Reset. Come back.
What?
Now a play fake here on first down. He's going to let this one go deep. And it drops down incomplete. Thought he might have had it. Instead, second down.
One thing I know from experience is that when the deep ball is thrown and you're the defender, you've got to fight that little bit of panic that emerges. You've got to play the ball really well. It's a 50-50 jump ball play. And guess what? They took a shot. How are you going to win it? And in this case, they managed to get it done.
From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10. Throwing again is Watson. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
Now they
almost had a heart attack.
After back-to-back incompletions.
Adrian Colbert up for negotiation. Hell no, I gotta shit. I'm gonna pay that man. Fuck that.
Reset.
Sherman to fuck that. Nope. Yeah, no. You want the money, I'm gonna give him all you want.
Again, it's Watson. And the third down pass falls incomplete. You can tell they were hoping for a.
You want to pay Myles Garrett for me? Because I just offered him $107 million and he didn't take it.
What did you see?
Yeah, I think you got to let him play.
That's what he said too. He said he wanted more bonus.
Coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down. This will be fielded at the 17.
Yeah.
But it said a fair offer is $120 million.
And the Browns will take over 1st and 10. And now Cleveland geared up to take the field. And the results for them have not been strong to this point. 2 drives have ended in a turnover and then a punt.
So would it be too snarky for me to say that they've shown improvement? Because you had two drives with turnovers. Now they punted it away, so at least they didn't turn it over. That's good.
All my star players. Oh, my God.
Reaching out to you on social media.
Well, I don't mean to be. I was actually looking for the positive. Silver lining, you know.
Now Mayfield. Dancing to his left. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
I hope I don't sound too rah-rah on that one, but that's the exact right throw. Either your receiver gets it or no one gets it. Give him a lot of credit for being really precise with it.
Got rid of it. No one got it.
Now let's go.
Now a handoff. Johnson. And he'll get this one up to the 26. He only got a couple on that one, so
no,
not
Freeman got his ass cut last week.
Forthcoming.
Well, that's a good start to
Like
this drive.
78 to nothing.
Force the incompletion on 1st down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
The damn Packers.
Now, a little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in the expected passing situation.
Hurry up, here we go.
You done eating?
3-19.
You ate it all.
3-19.
All right, hold on 1 second.
On 3rd down, Mayfield. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down.
I think the punter might start to get into a pretty good rhythm here if he keeps getting opportunities.
Let's go. In the first quarter, I'm putting for the 3rd time. Let's go.
The last thing you want to see is your punter
What's
doing
up,
pretty good because he's out there all the time.
Yeah, first quarter only, but they're 0 for 2 on 3rd down conversions to start this thing.
Oh, bum ass.
Into this one, and this is a rocket.
What's up, bro? What's up, dude?
Now the Baltimore offense heading back out onto the field.
Oh, Nestle Crunch Bar head.
If they want to ensure that they don't have to punt the ball like they did last time.
Cinnabon head,
We're not playing to just get out of the shadow of
Crouton face,
right? You're playing to make sure the punter doesn't see the field again.
What's
so
up, bro?
he's not picking up a couple of first downs. You want to pick up 5 or 6 first downs and make sure you move the ball into their territory.
Uh-oh. That didn't play.
And he's going to lose yardage back to his own 1-yard line.
Oh.
It was probably a force for them. The Bears, because he tried playing.
Because they kept extra DBs on the field.
Yeah, he tried playing.
Tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. After the run, Watson going to throw. throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And he's only able to get it to right around the 3. They'll get a couple yards on that one, and that's going to make it 3rd down and 10. Watson off play action. Looking long for Thomas. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Denzel Ward. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line. Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now, 1st and 10 at their 38. They begin the drive with Johnson. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick 1st down.
That's a football play right there. That takes me back a little bit. Toss sweep to the right. Get it to your back. Get a lot of people out in front. Control the line of scrimmage. Wide receivers blocking downfield. It almost feels like half the crowd is in front of him. Getting it down to the secondary. They had a tough time getting him down.
And across midfield he goes into Raven territory. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
You got them pom-pom.
Here we go now.
2nd down, Mayfield. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, C.J. Mosley. And they will set up shop at their own 41-yard line. You don't see this often. A quarterback of his caliber, 2 first-half interceptions.
Will
It's
Smith.
absolutely surprising because it happens so rarely.
Yeah.
What reason? What's going on out there? It's
fun.
not just maybe the defense is playing well. Is this horoscope ball? Biorhythms? What is it?
You went horoscope on us, David.
Well, I was thinking maybe REM sleep was off. I'm trying to come up with something.
Anything, right? 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
Yeah. I'm trying to play. I'm doing my training right now.
Reset.
I play the Dolphins.
Now we'll play fake, and it's Watson. Oh, look at Thomas wide open. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. That one goes for 24 yards.
You're on that Hawaii time,
they were
right?
in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Somebody
you have to
say
be
stay in
careful
Hawaii.
how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe
Because when I played him last season, shit, I hit him up and he said it was like morning and shit, but it was nighttime down there.
Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
On 1st down, it's Watson.
The big Clark it. Y'all heard from him?
That is caught at the 7. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown.
Who beat him?
John Brown,
41
his
to 9.
2nd touchdown on the season. And the Ravens will add on to their lead. Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And the lead grows to 10-0. Here's Tucker now out to kick this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Browns offense heading back out to take possession. And 2 interceptions already here in this first half.
No, I'm saying he got to be like
a
taking
little bit, right? He's got to be thinking about it.
He's got to be thinking about it, but most of the good ones, they find a way to put it aside. They're not happy about it by any stretch of the imagination. They find a way to put it aside and continue to play their game.
Yeah. Can he put it aside? Let's find out.
What's
Just
that?
a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Yeah.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26.
Now let's go. Blue 90.
Now a 2nd down throw for Mayfield. Dumping it off for Johnson. No gain on the play, and it'll bring up a third down.
When a linebacker's able to sit at the second level and see things develop in front of him, as soon as he got a hint that the quarterback was checking it down, he just made a beeline directly for the receiver and ended up making the play.
They had the catch on second down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at third down here.
Here we go now.
From the gun, Mayfield. And that is incomplete. The former first-round pick, Marlon Humphrey, there to get a hand on it.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on third down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a fourth down decision.
He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. Here comes the Raven offense now, ready for another possession. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
And they'll go on the ground. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down.
Well, that one was over before it could get rolling. How about the D just knifing into the backfield and shutting that one down?
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's second and 12. Off play action. Watson. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. He got 29 yards that time.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
They'll run with a former Tar Heel, T.J. Logan, and he's going to be stopped at about the 37. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be second down.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
Now Watson, off play action, sliding out of the pocket, on the run, and this is caught inside the 5, and all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. So a minute 56 to play in this first half. More from Cleveland after this.
Reset. Do jet.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Baltimore. A great effort there. His second touchdown on the season. And the Ravens will extend their lead. Now Tucker to add the PAT. Tucker with the extra point. And that makes our score 17-0. Here's Tucker now out to kick this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Now the Browns offense, they get ready to head back onto the field. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore. I just cut him. All right? So you've got to go out and create some offense for us here and give us some points. No way does that guy get on the field on this drive.
Poor punter.
Yeah, it wasn't his fault. Hey, listen, there's got to be casualties at times. We're trying to win a game.
That is caught by the former Gator, Antonio Callaway. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. First play of the drive going for 14 and a first down. The first down carry here for Johnson. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. Mayfield now on second down. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Give him 30 yards there.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense, as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. First down, Mayfield. Got a man over the middle. It's Williams. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here, as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. A first red zone opportunity for the Browns thus far. They've got a 1st and goal from the 10-yard line. Working out of the gun, Mayfield underneath for Johnson. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. He'll get only 2 there, and it's 2nd and goal. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown, as his guys are in for 6. And the Browns make some inroads here on that deficit. The way this one was going, you just got the sense they needed something before half. They've at least got something on the board now. Still trailing, but a good sign.
That takes me back to our preseason tour of NFL camps. You remember we talked with that one coach who said his emphasis this year was scoring in the last 2 minutes of a half, heading into the locker room. This hits it right there. Take that momentum, take that good feeling, and take the locker room, regroup, and start over. They
did indeed. A lot of football, a full half to be played.
Hey, D. Clark said he's ready.
The field. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
Likely time for one final snap as they start out 1st and 10.
I want one, but I don't need one. Yeah.
And he'll slip his way up across the 30 to the 32. So we have reached halftime here with the visiting Ravens out in front. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This fielded at the 2. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line. Here's the Browns offense now getting set to start off this 3rd quarter. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. This quarterback now 8 of 15 through the air, but it's 1st and 10 here. Johnson on the counter. $13 yards to pick up there. Good for a Cleveland first.
Well, after those plays, the offense coordinator has to feel like he has balance in his favor. Threw it, then ran it, both for nice chunks of yardage. Now he feels like he's got things going in his direction, but the defensive coordinator, his guys are off balance a little bit. How does he set up, and what does he plan for on the next play? Is there a tendency there he can lock in on and maybe set his defensive call?
To throw, Mayfield. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll go down at the 28. A gain of 6 there on first.
Let's just break this down and make it pretty simple. Key to the drag route, letting the play develop, finding the hole in the defense, and giving your athlete, yes, athlete, a chance to make something happen once he has the ball in his hands.
Mayfield. Caught left side, Williams. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line.
He got something up his sleeve, man. Better be careful. That's all I got to say. Yeah, be careful, dog. Don't get blew out. Damn, man, why you laughing? I've been dead serious. Hey.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion.
Hey, I'm comfortable in it now. You know what I'm talking about. Say, nigga.
Mayfield on 3rd and 2. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact.
I got you. I got an opportunity. I got a chance to do it this year.
They have not gotten him going at all. Tried to spark something there with a longer throw, unable to complete it.
But you have to keep trying. He's one of their best playmakers. No matter what it says on the scoreboard.
Hey, I'll be sitting that shit in a recliner chair.
And that is no good.
Nigga be relaxed,
and this score will stay right where it is.
Everything looked good. Good snap, good hold. Sometimes, though, the ball just doesn't want to go where you want it.
Yeah.
And this one winds up no good.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Watson on 1st down. And the Browns pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down. Carl Davis busting through to get him for a loss of 6. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Now it's Watson, a bootleg. They'll roll him out right. That's caught by the former Sooner, Mark Andrews. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
Wow, come on. Hey, Wingard, you in the party?
Yards. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 48-yard line. And they'll go with a ground attack here. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
Hey, Dark Man.
Now they struggled to get him rolling on the ground.
Feeling pretty confident this year.
Sort of continuing here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game.
I let it slip away last season.
And I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
I knew you were going to run it. Yeah, I got it. I got it. Yeah, I was just trying to blow him up. And then, you know, the shit he do, you know.
Give him 4 on the ground there. They're now left with 3rd and 6.
3rd quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
The Ravens on 3rd down. Not good. 0 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. Now Watson. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. He's got the 1st down here inside the 30.
So.
21 yards there as they convert on 3rd.
I'm watching Wingard in Baltimore play.
All we want about football being a game of strength and
I'm waiting on the Dolphins to hit me back.
Mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his legs.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker, or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that.
I think he'll work though.
Watson now to throw. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he'll get it down this time to the 17.
Over?
Call it a gain of 5, and it's a second down. This drive, it's been a good mix. 3 passing plays, 3 runs, hitting on all 3 of those passes, and the last one putting him in the red zone.
So when you think play action right here, because you've got the ability and had the ability to run it
so
and
after a year, you just don't
play
cheat.
action and take your shot at the end zone.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. It's a nice pickup of 12 yards, and it gives him a 1st and goal.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive. Because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
Yep, my dude at work. Goddamn.
Especially when they look up at the scoreboard. From the gun, here's Watson, escaping the pressure right. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Myles Garrett able to run him down for a loss of about 20 yards. First down, a bit of a disaster, and now on 2nd and goal, back even further. Faking the give, now Watson. Oh, they got a man, it's caught for a Ravens touchdown.
I work mornings.
Tyler Eifert, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Ravens will add on to their lead.
That drive that really increased their cushion felt very military to me. Very precise, methodical, that's one of the words you've taught me. And they just got it done.
And slowly but surely now starting to pull away a little bit. Things looking good for them here in the 3rd quarter.
Not only pulling away, you mentioned that slowly but surely. You also drain clock, too, with a drive like that. So you really give yourself an advantage.
The Browns offense trotting back onto the field. And the last time that they were on the field, a little demoralizing. Missed field goal. You always feel like you want to get it in the end zone, but then, oh, well, at least we're going to get 3. Didn't go through the goalpost, though.
It does test the mental processes of a team, though, doesn't it? Because when you miss a field goal, it's amazing how fast they want to turn on the guy kicking the ball. But you need to keep his confidence up because how many times have we seen games where it comes down to the stretch, and guess what? You need that guy to make the big kick for your team to move on or to win a game. Make sure you keep him happy. Make sure you keep him comfortable.
I'm sure you always treated the kicker nicely, though, right?
You know, truthfully, I did.
Good.
I always did because those guys, they won us a whole lot of games.
So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28.
Oh, hell no. One trick.
Mayfield off the play fake. It'll buy some time right. Johnson jostles free. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And they'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for 3rd down. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is because you got to get his attention because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
This is Johnson. He's got it. And he will have 1st down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. It'll be a pickup of 4, good enough to earn him yet another 1st down. This quarterback now perfect since the 2nd half started, 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10. Going to the air again with Mayfield. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Tavon Young.
Oh, my God. What in the hell is going on? You know what that means. Interception, probably. Pick 6. Oh, here's it.
The Ravens offense now, they get set and head back onto the field. They had to go a long way on their last drive to score the touchdown. This time, they get at least a little bit more of a cushion with field position.
I have to think that with this field position, after what they did on the last drive, they might want to take a shot right now and try and cut down the length of the drive.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Give him 30 yards there. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down.
Hey, Spud. You trying to allow again, or you trying? Oh, you gonna play that game?
They go play action here on first down. And his throw here is incomplete. His big tight end, Tyler Eifert, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up second down.
Go ahead, do what I do.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up second down.
On second down, and he'll get 4 there down to about the 12-yard line.
That second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did, to get them into a manageable third down, because they had incompletion on first down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
The Ravens on third down, just 1 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 6. They'll fake the handoff. Now Watson.
All right.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. And Tucker's kick right there. It's good. And that will push this lead up to 20 now. So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the 4th.
And you know in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
Hey, Dirk, man, y'all trying to lose 3-on-3 tonight or what?
And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more
I'm asking for
cautious when you
somebody.
start that
I
next
said,
drive, or no, you just throw that out
are y'all trying to lose tonight 3-on-3?
I
Somebody
don't
want
think
to
that
know.
there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football
He's saying
again.
trying to lose.
You're going to take
Well,
care
tell that
of it,
nigga
but you have to be careful about being too cautious, because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. So a nice job to break the 1 tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down. Call it a 3-yard gain, but they'll be forced into a 3rd and 15 coming up.
That belongs.
Here's Mayfield. Steps away. Now he's going to throw deep back over the middle. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. A big play there on 3rd down for the Browns. 43 yards. Well, even after all those interceptions, he's not deterred. Still confident to go deep at work there.
I think all the old rules about playing that position still apply. If things go wrong, you still act like you're the best player out on the field. You still carry that supreme.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off at about the 31, 30, 20, 10.
Oh, my God. Hey, Ringo tripping hard.
It's a pick 6 and a Raven touchdown. That's the story of the game. They've been suffocating all game long on defense. They were suffocating there again in a big way.
And they've done it not just by out-athleting them, which is often the case, but by being able to adjust to anything they tried to throw at them and beating them to the punch each and every time. This was a defense that was well prepared.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And now the Browns coming out on the field. And following the pick 6, and they had decent field position in throwing that pick 6. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early. to let him get settled back in.
They told us they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
Mayfield down. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off at the 35. And he will return this one to the 30-yard line. Yet another interception, and I just had to double-check my math. But it is now 8 between last week and this week.
Well, I just used a calculator. I didn't worry about double-checking it. But the thing that always throws me when you see quarterbacks in this type of a bad spot, they're trying to figure out what they can do to change it, and sometimes they try too hard, and they never get out of it, and that's where he is right now. He's just locked in a really bad way.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 12 yards to pick up there, good for a Raven first. And when do they start thinking about burning these timeouts? They've got all 3 still defensively.
To me, you have to start right now. Here's the time, and that means you've got to stop them on defense, not give up the yardage, use your timeouts in order to get the ball back and try and score yourself. But now is the time to start using those timeouts.
And keep in mind, it'll also stop the clock at the 2-minute warning. On the ground, this is Hill. And they'll get him down right around the 16. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held them to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
Now they try the right side here. And they'll lose yardage here. Knocked back to the 19-yard line. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Throwing on 3rd down, Watson. Trying to get it to Thomas, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Denzel Ward. Time for a break. Back to finish it off on EA Sports after this. Following the interception, Mayfield eluding the pressure right. And he gets up near the 25 to about the 24 before going out of bounds. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19.
Looks to me, partner, like he's learned a little bit because earlier in the game, I think he was trying to force a lot of throws into some windows that just weren't open.
Yeah, the interceptions had plagued him, especially a second interception, really a bad throw. So maybe a better decision there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I think he learned from earlier in the game, and he's applying it now.
Yeah, they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Big yardage there for the Browns, 18. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. A 1st down throw from Mayfield. Escapes the sack. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's 2nd down. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. Now a 2nd down throw for Mayfield. Flushed out right. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
Brandon, that's just football 101. If you're out of the pocket, you've got to get rid of the football in this situation. You cannot take a sack in a 2-minute drill.
Third and long for Mayfield. Now a desperation throw, deep depth, and that's caught inside the 30. And they're going to have this in a great spot way down in Baltimore territory. And now the Raven defense going to call a timeout. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
All right, here we go. Green, 39.
From the gun, Mayfield. And he will find his man on the end route, complete. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down.
One thing I can say pretty safely, that route is not called if you don't have a guy who can throw the ball and put some mustard on it. Because if you're going to lollipop it in the middle of the field, bad things usually happen. It takes a strong-arm guy who can rifle it in there, and they were able to successfully complete that one.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time. Mayfield looks to throw. And now here is another interception. Picked off by the linebacker, C.J. Mosley. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Strong running there gets this up over the 15-yard line. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down. I don't want to overhype it, but this is a big early season game, especially an overtime win. That could give you a big boost going forward in the season.
It certainly can, and I don't think you're overhyping it because cliches go out the window when you start to play overtime. And you're right, the winner of this game now, that's an extra boost moving forward. And it actually is an extra hurt for the team that loses because normally you shake it off. But in this situation, it lingers a little bit longer.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long from Cleveland.
What's up, bro? Seahawks. I'm tired of Seahawks, right? Dolphins. Yeah, they play.
Ultimate Team.
This nigga said jabroni. mm. What are you stupid? No, Spud left the house. Why, what's up? Mm. Uh-oh. Oh, man. That's up for discussion. Nah, that's up for discussion. Hey, that's up for discussion, man. Say, all right. Hey, that's what I'm saying. It's up for discussion, dog. I'm not saying you ain't got a good run defense. I'm just saying, man, like, hey, yeah, I see you make that comeback though. Yeah. It was one of them. I went from watching the game, watching TV, turn on the game, then I'm like, God damn, you on down by 7? Then you tied it up. I'm like, shit. Okay. Hey, I didn't see you throw it to your rookie receiver though. That's probably around the time I turned the game off. Uh, Yeah. No, I got my eye on him. Yeah. I thought you already gave him away. Bro, that man say, G, man, hey, I can do hey. I'll make him look like a superstar, man. Mm. Yeah, I remember him. Boy. I know his short pass is high. Yeah, I knew that. That's what he built for. What you looking for, picks or what? Uh, hold on, Freeman. Hold on. Chill out, chill out, chill out. I've been asking for this dude since. Shit, hold on. But see, that's where you messed up. I brought it up weeks back, you know. What the what type of shit? Freeman, chill out, man. Chill out. You hear him, dog man? You trying to hey, he 0 to 100, man. You got it, Freeman. You got it. Not the player, the conversation. You know, you got it. No, I'm just messing with you, dog. See, you just messed up your trade, man. Yeah, see what I'm saying? See what I'm saying? Yeah, man, talking crazy. You just hang up on him. He talking crazy. No, of course they talking about goddamn thing. Yes, I got the green light. Type of trade. Oh, what? Oh my God. Whoa. Oh, this is gonna be a this is gonna be a major steal. Man, you don't know, this is gonna be a steal. God damn. Keep talking, keep talking. What else? What else? Keep talking. I'm listening. I'm listening. What else? You gonna give me another first round? Come on, man. Damn, man. I still ain't got a full roster, man. God damn. All right, T. Let me check you out, see what you're looking like. Let me see. Do you need them or you just want them? Oh, okay. Yeah. I want to see him play, see how good he is. Hey, nah, never mind. Never mind. Yeah, never mind. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, I can't do that. Stop calling me, man.
Yep.
Yo.
I'm coming.
Hurry up, boy.
Coming. Mm. That's not good. Oh, wait.
Too late.
How come I ain't never seen a Peyton Manning on here? Or a Reggie Wayne or Marvin Harrison?
Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis with you from our broadcast perch. And, Charles, as we get this thing started, what are you going to be keeping your eye on?
Special teams. Field position is always a big determiner in a ball game. Who sets their offense up for success the best, that team will win the game.
No.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Now a play fake here on 1st down. The hook up good to Marquise Wilson. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A good pickup there, 26 yards. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 43. The first carry for the former Nittany Lion. This is Saquon Barkley. And he's going to take it down to about the 35 here. Just what you want on a 1st down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2. Now Trubisky to throw on second. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. 13 yards on his first catch. It's a first down as well.
If you're running out route, it's likely you're going to end up near the sideline. And what did we just see there?
Toe tap.
You got it. The benefits of practice. Toe tapping, foot dragging, picking it up, and making sure it was a catch.
A first down carry for Barkley. He'll get it inside the red zone, but only for a couple down to the 19.
Sometimes you're aligned perfectly and the play comes to you, and sometimes you got to cover some ground to go make the play, as we just saw there.
We saw a great example of perseverance right there on that play.
Got to be careful. They might want to throw one over his head as this game progresses.
Come on.
On second down, here's Barkley. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He'll wind up losing 3. And now it's third down.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, you know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game, so what do you do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, there's nothing but room to run.
On third down, Trubisky. It's caught. Jones. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. Now it's Trubisky. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. Jonnu Smith from 4 yards out. And the Cowboys have taken the early lead. And the QB rating right now sky high. 4 for 4 on that opening drive, and it ends with a touchdown pass.
Yeah, I don't know quite how to figure it out. I think I need my friends from MIT to come in and help me. I think 158.3 is the number one.
Yep, that's
right. That's the highest you can get. That's where he is. He'd like to continue on that pace.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. Here's the first carry for Tariq Cohen. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
Right back to him on first down. And he'll be tackled at about the 35. Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be second and 6.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
They run. This is Cohen. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that'll bring up a third down. Now Breeze. He's going to air one out. It's caught at the 10. And he takes this down deep on the Cowboys side of the field. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. First red zone chance now for the Ravens. They've got it 1st and goal at the 7. This is Cohen. A nice pickup of 6 there to get him closer to the end zone, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
When you look at the geography we're staring at, this part of the field, don't you always think of big backs carrying the football, bruisers trying to pound it in? Instead, look at a little more of a scat back type, and he's trying to make it happen.
Yeah, they went with the elusive, slippery guy. Couldn't get in there, though.
Okay.
They'll run forward to Cohen, and that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down. On 3rd down, that's Cohen, and he will take it in for a Ravens touchdown. A great play there, taking it in from 4 yards out, and the Ravens are an extra point away from tying the football game. Elliott good on the extra point, and we are tied at 7. So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. And out now come the Cowboys. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that, they had a great air attack going. Did they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're...
This time for Smith, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 38, and he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line. Well, when I saw the pressure coming at him, that just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it, and the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy, and can he step into a throw. And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result.
Now Cohen. And he'll get it down inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. Alec Ogletree in on the stop.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
Breeze to throw on 2nd down. Throw right side is hauled in by the tight end Gonzalez. That one good for the completion percentage, but no gain. It'll be 3rd down. The defense loves to hang their hat on that, don't they? You get a guy that catches the ball, but you stop him for no gain.
Without a doubt, because they're also used to trying to catch people after the catch, and they miss. And that turns into what? A huge play. We've seen it so many times. In this case, though, catch was made, put down right on the spot.
Throwing now is Breeze. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. That one good for 13 and a Raven 1st down. Now a first carry for their fullback. And power running here down to the 6-yard line. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1. On the give, this is their fullback. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play, and now they're faced with a 3rd and 1. The Ravens on 3rd down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1.
Ready? You ready? On 4.
Now they'll run it with Cohen. And he won't have the touchdown, but he will have the first down as he's tackled at the 2. Give him a gain of 4, able to convert, and that sets up 1st and goal now. And they'll let the fullback try and take him home. Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up holding him at the 2. No gain there, and it's going to set up 2nd and goal. Second and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line. He'll get it up the middle. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage. Back to the 4-yard line. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down.
I enjoyed watching Robert Quinn in pregame warm-ups with you down on the field. Did it surprise you how tall and angular he is? You wouldn't think he'd be able to play against the run that well, would you?
But he can, and he showed it right there, didn't he?
That's that wrestling background he has. He understands leverage as well as anyone in the game. A big-time wrestler in high school. He didn't lose very often.
3-time heavyweight state champ in South Carolina. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to bring up a 4th and goal. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. And likely time for one final play here in the half, so they will go for it on 4th down. A final shot before half for Breeze. And my goodness, this is incomplete. So a touchdown apiece. That's what we have to show at halftime as they head to the locker room. 7-7 our score. As we are off to Orlando now to check in with Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, set and ready to go for the second half. One touchdown apiece. 7-7 our score. That'll be taken in the end zone. And an excellent return there as he's up to the 35 and make it the 40-yard line.
In a tie game, both sides are looking for something to give them an advantage. It often falls back on special teams, and that return, that could be the spark to untie the game.
They'll start things on first with Torrey Cohen. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. The tackle by Robert Quinn.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the third quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
Again, it's Cohen. And he'll push this forward only to about the 42-yard line. On the tackle that time, Bruce Irvin.
You know that old expression, it's not my night? It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. To throw, it's Breeze. He's going to dump that off to his running back, Cohen. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. It'll be a 2-yard gain, and it'll be 4th down. Now here's Michael Dixon. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team.
You son of a bitch.
And this one hits at the one, continues on into the end zone for a touchback. The Cowboys offense now, they head out for their first possession of the second half. Their defense did its job, yielded no points. Now it's the offense's turn.
And how much fun is that when you set things up to start a half and you just tell your guys, hey, if you can shut them down, get it back for our offense, we can roll. And they played out perfectly. Now, can the offense do what they wanted to do at the half, which is find those weaknesses and now attack them and score some points.
And break this tie. Here's a give to Barkley. And that didn't fool anybody. He's going to be dropped in the backfield. It's a loss of 4. Now 3rd down.
So statistically, both of these offenses having a rough time getting a running game going. But, boy, what a nice play there defensively.
Tackling him behind the line, but you're right. You look at the numbers. Neither side looks on track in the ground game. Now it's Trubisky. Flush to his right. And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings up 4th. A pretty good coverage there, and both of these defenses, they've had good coverage throughout this one.
No doubt about it, and in today's NFL, where we're used to a bit more scoring, this feels almost like a well-pitched game in baseball on both sides where the tension continues to build. Who's going to make the big play?
The Ravens offense now, they get set to head back on the field. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
And they'll blow that one up back at the 16-yard line. So a loss of 5, and it'll be 2nd down.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Now Breeze throwing on 2nd down. They'll find Goodwin here on the right side. And they'll bring him down here up at about the 22-yard line. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. The Ravens on 3rd down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This is 3rd and 9.
Ready. You waiting? Under. Hey, two. Left.
Working from the gun, it's Breeze. And he will go down. A Cowboys sack. Robert Quinn in there to get him for a loss of 9, and that'll lead to 4th down. Now here's Michael Dixon as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. Taken from just outside the 30. 51 yards on the punt there. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency. Move the ball at least a few times on offense. Get a couple of first steps.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off right around the 43. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line.
All right, Brandon. Normally when you hear about guys making 2 interceptions in the game, you're thinking must be a free safety, maybe a corner. How about getting 2 picks out of one of your linebackers? Again, he's just in the right place at the right time. And that's another great play to come away with the football.
Hey,
So after the INT, it's Breeze. And his throw is incomplete. Brandon Cooks, the receiver he was going after. And now it's 2nd down.
They tried to make something happen, but that one came up incomplete and really wasn't a good-looking throw.
Yeah, maybe even go as far as to call that a little ill-advised.
Yeah, I would say so. I think that's the right phrase for it. Definitely ill-advised.
Looking for Cooks, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the Hall of Famer, Night Train Lane. The 20. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Cowboy defense has a touchdown.
Now that was a beautiful play. A pick six. How would you punctuate something like that, partner?
What do you mean, with an exclamation mark?
Exclamation mark, a big word. What would you do with that?
Ampersand?
I like it.
McManus's point after is good. And that makes the score 14-7. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he will be taken down here on the return on what will wind up being the final play of this third quarter. Now Breeze to try again after the pick six. And this one caught along the sideline, but they say already out of bounds. And the throw didn't give him a chance to turn it upfield, and that brings up second down.
Of all the routes that defenders would love to remove from offensive playbooks, I think the wheel route would rank near the top. And on that one, they almost had it, just wasn't able to come down in bounds.
Yeah, as you see right there for the running back, it's tough as you're going toward that sideline trying to stay in bounds. He couldn't do it.
They just didn't have enough real estate, as they like to say.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well.
His struggles finding open receivers continue. I don't know the last time I saw him this inconsistent throwing the football.
It would be hard to find a date when he was this inconsistent. You know, in his locker, he keeps the word poise printed on an 8.5 by 11 sheet of paper. He needs to find that poise right now.
He certainly does. In fact, I would suggest he laminated.
He's going to wind up and air it out. And incomplete. He can't hang on. Would have been a nice catch. Instead, it brings up a fourth down.
There's definitely contact there, but it's the fourth quarter of a kind of tight game, and sometimes the officials just say, let them play. Kind of like your mom used to with you and your brothers. Just take the broom to you and send you out to the backyard and tell you to settle it yourselves.
I like that, yeah. There was contact. I don't know, like you said, enough to warrant the flag. It was close, though. This is taken at the 23. 12 yards on the return that time. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. Right now clinging to a one-score lead, Charles, and I think operating within that 4-minute offense with a little less than 4 minutes to go applies here, right?
It certainly does, and that means the playbook is still wide open. But you are a little bit more careful about what you're calling. You want
rush coming, and he's taken down. Lawrence Taylor, tough to handle on that blitz. He gets him for a loss of 5.
I know there'll be a little bit of criticism there because they went right back to the air after the huge pickup and end up getting sacked. That's often a play that you make. You feel like you've got momentum on your side.
Unfortunately, the O-line failed to hold up to try to keep that momentum going. And give him 10 that time as he was able to get away from the pressure and get a nice gain. I thought they were going to sack him there like they did on first down. Great coverage, but he found a way to move with his legs.
Yeah, his ability to take off. Not only did he get some yardage back, he got a little bit extra. Really helps him on third down. Makes it manageable now.
And he's got his man Hilton. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A very nice pickup of 33 yards.
Couldn't just sit on it here, could they? Had to throw the ball on third down. Got the big completion in the pickup. Fresh set of downs now. They've got to feel great.
And defensively, a backbreaker. It's Barkley on the counter. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
Every time I watch LT blow up plays just like that one, I think of one quote. You can run, but you can't hide.
Shit.
He won a record 3 Defensive Player of the Year awards back in his day. He was also the league MVP in 1986.
One of 2 defensive players who won the MVP award in the NFL. The second one, Alan Page with the Minnesota Vikings, the linchpin of their Purple People Eaters defense.
Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. Time for a break. We're back to see what happens after this. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Looky here, Trubisky wants to throw it. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And here he'll get it down to the 7. Whistles now and a timeout. So defensively, they burn it here with 1:51 left. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Trubisky to throw. Caught on the slant, and he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. A 5-yard gain, and now they're set up 1st and goal.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Now it's Trubisky. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Michael Bennett in there to bring him down for a loss of 7. Here's Trubisky. Now he's forced out right.
No!
And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted.
God, I look like fucking screwed.
Picked off down near the 5. And he returns it up just shy of the 20 to the 19-yard line. How about the big boys snagging one? You don't see that every week.
No, you don't, but a lot of them are just reliving their old dreams, going back to when they were in youth football and in high school. They didn't always play defensive line. Some of them actually handled the football, and you can see the flashback when he grabbed that one.
He'll leave it for Cohen, complete. And he's able to get up here to the 26. 6 yards on the pickup, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Back to throw. He's going to let it fly. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down. These are the spots, this stage of the game, where it pays to have speed on the perimeter, doesn't it?
It certainly does. And in the 2nd quarter, he may very well run by him. But in this situation, I know as a defender, I'm loosening up a couple of extra steps that allowed him to run with him stride for stride.
He's got the 1st down and more past the 40. And he's got it across the 50 to the 47-yard line. And now we won't see a play on 1st down. We're going to get a timeout instead, as the clock will stop with 33 seconds remaining.
Here we go. Ready? You ready? 11. You're good, you're good. 5-4, ready? 12.
Back to throw. Over the middle, and he's
Get his
good.
ball, boy.
And he lost the football. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line. And they were hoping to get down there, get the score, and get this thing into overtime. How deflating.
Absolutely. I mean, let's face it, heartbreaking. They had an opportunity, had a chance, and probably were feeling pretty good about what was going on, and that was taken away from them by their own mistake.
Yep, the opportunity squashed. Now he's going to send this one deep right side. It's caught inside the 25.
Oh, you don't trip that,
He's
bro.
across for the late
I can't believe I didn't
touchdown.
trip
And in
that,
the
bro.
final seconds, that one should just about put a capper on this game.
And that touchdown should make you
listen.
feel comfortable, but do you really feel like it's totally over yet?
Not totally, but I think you're pretty much there.
Yeah, you still got to make sure you stay with it, do all the right things down the stretch, especially on defense, but that touchdown there, you've got to feel good about your chances.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. They can't do much at this point, partner. This one is going to go down in the loss column.
You don't make up for what has happened during the game in this sequence here. Maybe you hand it off and let someone run the ball if you so choose. But otherwise, just kneel down, call it a day, and try to prepare going forward.
And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line.
First play of the drive. Let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking. But the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
Well, partner, even though my phone alarm failed me this...